Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, the weather across the U.S. Midwest is less than ideal. It continues to bring up some questions of how quickly we're going to get the spring crops planted. Most people think the USDA will say today that about 4% of the corn and spring wheat has been planted. That's behind normal, and there was one group that thought that in the month of April, 40% of a U.S. corn crop is normally planted. This year it might be only 15 or 20%. The thing that in the back of people's mind is the farmers right now with the new machinery and things like that can plant a lot of the crop very quickly. So it's not a concern yet to the market. Overnight, beans and meal are up. Corn and wheat's lower. We continue to see the same theme that we've seen for much of the year with the funds liking the demand for meal and beans, while not really liking the fact that there's still a large global supply of corn and wheat. We also will be watching some of the outside markets. The coalition attack in Syria seemed to have, so far, a little impact on the stocks, and we'll be watching pretty closely to see what it does to the currency market. From a weather standpoint, as we mentioned, it's cold and wet here in the United States. We'll be watching pretty closely. There is, by the end of this week, a good rain event, especially for western Kansas, Oklahoma, and into Arkansas. The extended 8 to 14-day maps today still look for cool temperatures, but actually show for drier weather. So eventually, as we get 2 weeks down the road, we could get past this wet conditions. Volume has been relatively low overnight. Open interest continues to decline as we liquidate out of the May contracts. Weekly export inspections, about the same numbers. Wheat around 15 million bushels, beans 20, and corn maybe 40 to 42 million bushels. Trade still looking for a little bit lower carryouts for next year for 18 and 19 corn and beans, maybe unchanged in the wheat. We'll get a new report in May, and that's the first time USDA will be putting out official supply and demand numbers for 18 and 19. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.